What's up guys, Eric B here, and what we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to be installing some case covers and some frame sliders from T-Rex on the RC8 right here. So let's run in real quick, let me go grab the package, open it up, and show you guys what's inside. Oh boy, time to see what we got. Ooh, look at there. Got some nice T-Rex stickers, t-shirt, it's pretty awesome. Alright, that. Oh man, if I can get this out. Alright, I think that's all that's in the box. Yeah, alright. So let me get these out of the package and show you guys what we're working with. Alright guys, so here we have it. As you can see, all the hardware and everything you get in the package does come with installation instructions. And as you can see here, this is one of the frame sliders. It's adjustable, so you can take that off, change it out if you crash or anything like that. It's the portion that mounts up to the bike. And then you got some of the installation hardware, bolts and everything. These are the case covers, and it comes nicely packaged as well. So you can see they take time to make sure everything is secured for, you know, shipment and stuff like that. It's got the nice T-Rex logo on there. And yeah, this is made out of some nice composite material. And if you guys weren't tracking, these guys are a family owned and operated business out in Dallas, Texas. And they make a whole lot of things, you know, not just crash protection for motorcycles, but they make a lot of other products that you guys definitely have to go on the website and check out. So I'll leave a link down in the description below. But in the meantime, let's get this stuff installed. All right, so before we get started, let's talk about what is gonna go where. So if you have an RC8, you're gonna have this one and you're gonna have this one for the case covers here. So this one right here is gonna go on the clutch side, and this one is gonna go on the brake side right here. On I guess if you're on the bike, that would be the right side. And what you wanna do is you just wanna make sure you get the right hardware and everything matched up. So you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts, and just look at the instructions and you can kind of see where it says M660, 80, where you got like 110, 50, things like that. And you can kind of just match it up to where they're supposed to go. So on this one, it's gonna need 3 bolts. And these are the 3 that I have right here. So one is like 110, so it's the longest one. That's what the instructions say right there, 110, then 50, then 40. So you got that one, you got the 50, and then the shortest one is the 40, and that's what's gonna go right there. On the other side, you already have the 2 screws installed. You just gotta remove this little crossbar. It's just there for shipping, to keep it from getting warped and stuff like that. And then this last bolt right there, that's what you're gonna, or that last hole, excuse me, that's what you're gonna have this bolt for, and that's gonna go through that on the other side, on the clutch side. And then after we get those installed, we'll get to the frame sliders, but let's go ahead and get these case covers on first. All right guys, real quick, one other thing I wanted to note is you need to be careful when you're putting this stuff in and make sure you torque it to the proper specifications per your operator's manual and things like that. But the instructions here say it shouldn't be any more than about 5 pound-feet of torque on the nuts here when you torque it down, because you definitely don't want to break those, because that would be a bad day. And some heartache. So also make sure you use some thread lock, medium thread lock preferably, when you're putting these bolts in here, because you're going metal to metal, and you're going to want to check it after about 20 miles or so of riding to make sure everything is still nice and tight. So just wanted to let you know that. All right, so I'll be using the T30 tool here, the Torx head here. It looks like a little star pattern. As you can see, KTM is notorious for using this hardware over the entire bike. So that's what we're going to be using. Alright, so now time for the frame sliders to go in, and you guys do need to pay attention to this, you know, when you're following your instructions and everything. Just when you look at it naturally, look at the shape of the slider. You think that, you know, it would go in that direction, in the, you know, the way that the bike is going, in the direction that it's riding, but that's not the case. So it's actually backwards, which is kind of weird. It goes like this. So this is going to be on your right side like that, and then the other one's going to be, you know, the other direction on the other side. And you have 3 spacers. So you have a spacer here that has this like little lip right up here at the top. You have 2 of those that go on the bottom, and then the one short one here that goes on the top. So make sure you separate your hardware. You're gonna have 2 longer screws, 1 short one, and the same thing for the other set. And then what you're gonna end up doing is you're gonna remove those 2 bottom screws and then that one top one right there. So once you remove those, you're gonna put those screws in. Make sure you torque them to the proper torque specification and make sure you add thread locker. So let's go ahead and get this installed. Alright, got this side all done. It is starting to get dark outside on me, but just wanted to show you the case cover on this side here and the frame slider. Everything looks good. Just so you're tracking, the bolts up top there were 33 foot-pounds of torque. So if you're watching this video, you probably have an RC8, but at the same time, if you have a Duke 1290, everything is exactly the same. So what I'll do, I'll go ahead and go on the other side, get everything installed over there, and then I'll show you guys the finished product. Alright guys, so on this side, you will have to remove the fairings on this side, just so you can have better access to the bolts right here on this side of the cover, because when the fairing's on it, it's really hard to get to the 2 bolts on this side. So once you take that off, we'll go ahead and get this on, and then go ahead and get your frame slider on, and you'll be good to go. Alright, the other side is on, as you can see there. That was quick and simple. Like once you do the first side, you know, whichever side you do first, the other side is just super quick because you already know what to do and everything. So yeah, as you guys can see, everything looks really good. Yeah, I'm impressed. Super easy install. Alright guys, so I cannot complain at all. Everything turned out quite nicely and I'm really digging the way that it looks on the bike. Huge shout out to T-Rex Racing for sending me out the kit. And if you're looking to pick this up for your RC8, remember this does work for the Duke 1290 as well. And you can also pick this kit up for any other motorcycle. So what I'll do, I'll leave a link down in the description below where you can purchase this and you'll get a 10% discount code to save a little bit of money on your purchase. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. If you're liking what you're seeing, definitely give me a like guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.